Good evening, Utah. This is Bradley Vernon with the Utah Climate Center. It's looking like there's pretty good agreement on what the weather's going to look like at least into next week, and that is hot and dry across the state, especially further south. We look to be just under the net of a large high pressure system that refuses to budge, which will be the main culprit for this trend continuing into the extended future. For tonight, though, northern Utah will continue to stay closer to normal temperatures for this time of year, as another dry, relatively weak cold front moves through the state. That won't bring as much relief further south, but it will bring some associated gusty weather, resulting in an elevated fire risk through the evening. Dry, hot, and windy sounds like a pretty tasty snack if I were a fire. Heading into tomorrow, we'll be kicking off the 4th with perfectly clear skies across the state. Daytime highs should be in the low 80s in the far north, mid 80s along the Wasatch Front, and 107 down near St. George. Winds should be mostly calm through the afternoon, but might pick up a little later in the evening along eastern and southern Utah. Friday, you might be happy to get back to work just for the AC because you'll be closing in on 110 down in Washington County. Expect to warm up a bit everywhere else across the state too, in the mid to upper 80s for most of northern and central Utah. Looking ahead, it's looking like we'll stay warm through the weekend, with an even hotter start to the new week, with most of the state nearing or above 100 degrees by this time next week. Thank you for listening and enjoy the holiday. This has been Bradley Vernon with the Utah Climate Center.